Good morning guys, welcome to Update Study Practice channel. Today we are going to discuss about a fresh topic, Tnpsc question paper which was held at 17th April 2021 is a recent question paper which was held at 5 months before, and the name of the exam is Assistant Agricultural Officer in Tamil Nadu Extension Subordinate Service and Assistant Horticultural Officer in the Tamil Nadu Horticultural Subordinate Service, which was held at 17th April 2021. So now we are moving to first question out of 25 questions. On a palm tree of height 32 cubit, a chameleon tried to reach the top of the tree if it climbed one hand span on it but slipped 4 fingers on one day, on a day or one day, how many days will it take to reach the top of the tree? The options are 96 days, B option is 69 days, C option is 94 days, D option is 64 days. Again I am reading the question. On a palm tree of height 32 cubit, a palm tree with a height of 32 cubit, a chameleon tried to reach the top of the tree. A chameleon tried to reach the top of the tree. It wants to move to top of the tree, and if it climbed one hand span on it, and it climbed one hand span on it but slipped 4 fingers on one day. It climbed one hand span and slipped 4 fingers height on one day. How many days will it take to reach the top of the tree? In how many days will it take to reach the top of the tree? And the options are 96 days, 69 days, 94 days and 64 days. So, solution. One hand span. What is meant by one hand span? One hand span is nothing but 12 fingers height. One hand span is nothing but 12 fingers height. One hand span is nothing but 12 fingers height. Do you know chameleon? It's called vertically. In Tamil it's called vertically. And the height of the vertically is our baby finger. The height of the vertically is, the chameleon is our baby finger height. One hand span means ஒரு கை விட்டு. In Tamil they will say ஒரு கை விட்டு, ஒரு ஆள் கை விட்டு. So if you measure the small fingers height and then you measure till your hand ends like this, 1 2 3 4, it goes on continuous up to your shoulder. It will definitely take up to 12 fingers height. Okay, one hand span means ஒரு கை விட்டு, ஒரு கை விட்டு. In Tamil you can say ஒரு கை விட்டு. Our one hand has a height of baby fingers 12, baby fingers 12 times, 1 2 3, it goes on up to our shoulder. So one hand span is 12 fingers height. Then 1 cubit. 1 cubit is 24 fingers height. 1 cubit means 24 fingers height. So then how we can call it for 32 cubit? 1 cubit is 24 fingers height. For 32 cubit, 1 cubit is 24. So 32 into 24 is 768 fingers height. 768 fingers height of palm tree. So now we calculate the height of palm tree in a fingers height. Okay, can you understand? Now we calculate the height of tree. See here, on a palm tree the height of 32 cubit. So total palm tree height is 32 cubit. So 1 cubit is 24 fingers height. For 32 cubit, 32 into 24 gives 768, that small fingers height. So then for one jump, chameleon go up to 12 fingers height. It's also already given in the question. If it climbed one hand span nothing but 12 fingers height. One hand span is nothing but 12 fingers height. So if it climbed 12 fingers height and slipped 4 fingers one day, so on a day, one jump or one hand span, chameleon go up to 12 fingers height and get down to 4 fingers height. Okay, therefore on one day, it takes one day to climb 12 fingers height and get down to 4 finger height. So minus 4, up minus down is equal to 1 day climbed height. So it climbed 8 for a day. for a day, one day is 12 minus 4. 12 fingers height up and minus down 4 fingers height. So totally it climbed 8 fingers. 8 fingers height. Therefore, already we calculate how many fingers the tree height is 768 fingers. So 768 fingers. Therefore, 768 fingers total height of the palm tree divided by 8. For a day it climbed 8 fingers height. So let's divide it. 8 into 9 are 72. Balance 4. 4, 8, 6 are 48. 96 days. So the answer is 96 days. It takes 96 days to climb a 368 fingers height of palm tree or 32 cubit height of palm tree. Okay, can you clear about it? So on a palm tree, a height of 32 cubit. 1 cubit is 24 fingers height. Don't forget it. It's a key point. 1 cubit is 24 fingers height. Then 1 hand span. 1 hand span is 12 fingers height. That's the important point to note down in this question. Wherever they asked, you can answer it easily. What's the height of 1 hand span, or what the height of 1 cubit? If they are asked in a question, a separate question, you can easily answer it. So please note down this. So already we discussed this question. Again I am telling in short. On a palm tree, a height of 32 cubit, a chameleon tried to reach the top of the tree if it climbed 1 hand span on it and slipped 4 fingers. Climbed 1 hand span and slipped 4 fingers on one day. How many days will it take to reach the top of the tree? And the options are given below. The solution is 1 hand span is 12 fingers height. 1 cubit is 24 fingers height. For 32 cubit is the total height of tree. 32 cubit is total height of palm tree. So 32 into for 1 cubit 24 fingers height. So we are multiplying it and we obtained 768. For a jump, a chameleon go up to 12 fingers height and get down to 4 fingers height. So it jumped 12 finger and get down to 4 fingers. So 12 minus 4, 8. It climbed 8 fingers height on a day, on one day. So on a one day is 8 fingers height. So totally it climbed, totally the height of the tree is 768. So divided by 8 we can get 96 days. Therefore chameleon goes up to top of the tree on 96th day. So it takes total 96 days. So here we conclude. Tomorrow we can continue with the next question. Second question from the question paper. Thank you. Happy day. All the very best. Please subscribe and share my channel. If you have any doubt, please comment me. Bye.